midnight when I got home, and I had spent the night like I spend every other. My old friend Jack Daniels at a seedy joint down on the corner of Bad and Worse. I noticed that the house was quieter than normal. In fact, the entire neighborhood was quieter than normal. I chalked it up to the weather. The rain fell and streaked down the window, contorting the moon like some giant goddamn disco ball. After a long day at the office and then a long night trying to forget that long day, I needed to wind down. I spent my days cleaning the filth off these godforsaken streets, but my job was never done. You see, there's nothing holding a vacuum back. There's no regulations or code of ethics. It just sucks up the dirt and locks it away with all the other dirt. I, for one, respected its efficiency. But something was wrong. Instead of roaring to life to suck the rug dry of the filth that besmirched it, my vacuum only gave a weak whirring like a Buick on a cold morning. This was a dirty world. I knew that better than anyone else. And I'd lost the one thing that helped me keep it clean. I tried to pull myself together. I knew I'd to find the perpetrator. I'd to find the bastard who broke my vacuum. And as I looked up at that giant goddamn disco ball in the sky, I shook my mind back into shape and decided to pursue the matter in the morning. Clear head is what I needed for a case like this. I woke up with my head pounding like Xavier Cugat's Congo drum after a gig in the Copa Room. Both the 7:30 and 9 o'clock shows. I couldn't tell what was worse, the hangover or the grim realization that my vacuum was still out of commission, lying there like some wounded soldier as the bombs smack into the dirt around him. My first stop was my roommate Emily. I didn't suspect her, but I had a feeling she might know something. Word around the house was that she was half Irish. The other word was that 3 cocktails in a motel room could let you find out which half. Emily was the kind of dame that made your pants fit funny. So I put on my comfiest jeans and headed down to her room. Catch your death of cold sitting around the house like that.
It's not like you to complain.
Who heard me complaining? A guy like me uses up a handful of dollar bills to see gams like that these days.
Gams?
Listen, Em, I'll get right to the point. We got a situation here. Someone broke the vacuum, and I'm the guy who's going to find out who it was. Now, you're better off just telling me what you know right now. It'll save me the trouble of finding it out for myself.
Oh, I didn't even know it was broken. What happened?
Don't play dumb with me. Just tell me what you know. Was it Victor? Was it Darren?
I really didn't know it was broken. Sorry.
I hadn't expected the dame to play coy with me. One thing I was sure of, she knew something. I decided to let her be for now, and let her come to me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she came running back. My next house call was Victor. A mean piece of work. He worked down at the shipyard and it showed. I poured myself a drink. Victor wasn't the kind of guy you faced on a soda and a smile.
Hey, Hump. What's on the menu today?
Murder. Vacuum murder, that is.
What happened to the vacuum?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me.
No idea. Anyway, I gotta get going. System's down at shipyard again. They could have hired a second IT guy by now.
Listen, Slim, don't play coy with me. Either you tell me who broke the vacuum, or that light in your head will be going off faster than a 16-year-old in his first hooker.
You are a riot.
The case was turning into one big dead end. I was out of ideas, so I decided to consult an old friend. I was dancing cheek to cheek with my desk when she walked in.
Humphrey, are you okay?
I knew she'd be back. She was a classic boomerang girl.
Comes right back every time you throw her away. This case has really taken a lot out of me,
Case?
The vacuum. The broken vacuum case.
Right. Figured out what happened yet?
Well, there's a lot of strands. A lot of ins and a lot of outs.
You sure you should be drinking? Didn't the doctor tell you to lay off that stuff?
If I wanted to hear a quack, I'd go down to the pond. I'm all out of bread.
What? Are you alright?
Is anyone? It's the dirty world. They got a whole lot dirtier when that soulless son of a bitch, whoever he is, broke my vacuum. I'd like to be alone right now, if that's alright with you.
Sure thing. In my room is if you need to talk.
What a gal. She was more trouble than I was capable of handling. I knew that much. I knew I'd have to keep my eye on her. Although right now I was having trouble keeping my eyes off her.
You've heard the saying you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar? Well, I don't believe that to be true. There are some flies that you catch with vinegar and some flies you catch with honey. You just gotta know which is which. I was gonna catch this fly with honey. Hey Darren, you got a second?
Sure, what's up?
Nothing much. Just a rough week of work, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. It's been crazy for me too. Have you started smoking?
No, I've always smoked.
Really? Because I've never seen you.
Look, let's cut with the phony baloney bullshit and cut right to the chase. I've got a broken vacuum in my hands and I'm gonna find out who did it. Am I coming through loud and clear? Because I want to be like FM radio here, you see?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm all out of honey, Darren. You're in for a big mouthful of vinegar, okay?
Hey! Look! It's not broken, it's just a little clog.
Son of a bitch.
Is it just me, or has he been acting really weird lately?
It's definitely not you.